The jaguar is the most fearsome predator of the Amazon. It has been called the king of the jungle, but really it is the king of the river. In fact, the jaguar is not just the apex predator of the rivers, it is also the apex predator of the entire Amazon rainforest. There are no predators that hunt the jaguar. It is the ultimate hunter itself, except for humans. This makes the jaguar one of the most powerful animals in the world. In this video, we will look at the physical features, behavior, diet, and conservation of this great cat. But before we get into it, please click the like button to get more videos like this one. Also subscribe if you haven't yet done so. And with that out of the way, let's go. The jaguar, Panthera onca, is one of the 4 big cats in the genus Panthera. It is the 3rd largest big cat in the world, after the tiger and lion, but the largest in the Americas. The jaguar's name comes from the language jaguar, which means he kills with one leap. This refers to the jaguar's hunting prowess, since it can take down prey larger than itself in a single bound. With its powerful build, large head, short, thick fur, long, strong legs, and incredibly strong jaws, the jaguar is well adapted for life in the rainforest. Its legendary bite force is estimated to be between 1,000 and 2,000 SIE. This is even stronger than that of lions and tigers. With such a powerful bite, the jaguar can easily pierce through the skulls of its prey, making the jaguar the only big cat that routinely uses its bite as a killing method. Because of this, the jaguar's skull is proportionally the strongest of all big cats, allowing them to crush the shells of turtles and the armor of crocodiles. While most cats purr when happy, the jaguar growls and even hisses when content. Jaguars are very good climbers and are often seen climbing trees to rest or survey their territory. Despite their bulky appearance, they are surprisingly graceful and agile. They are also excellent swimmers, far better than any other big cat. Jaguars love the water and are frequently found near rivers, lakes, and marshes. They are strong enough to swim with the current and fast enough to catch fish. Jaguars are mostly active during the night, although they can hunt at any time of day. They are incredibly elusive and difficult to spot in the wild. Their presence is betrayed by their almost mythical status in the folklore and mythology of the indigenous Amazonian peoples. Some myths claim that jaguars can enter human settlements at night, drag their victims into the jungle, and devour them. Some tribes believe the jaguar is immortal. Other tribes regard the jaguar as the embodiment of the spirit of the rainforest itself. These beliefs led to the jaguar being seen as a symbol of strength, power, and invincibility among the native tribes. In modern times, the jaguar continues to hold a powerful place in the cultural iconography of the Amazon. The jaguar is a Schedule I species, meaning it is listed as the most threatened species in the world. According to National Geographic, there are about 173,000 square kilometers of continuous forest that could support a viable jaguar population. However, their actual territory is fragmented into about 49,000 small patches of forest. When these patches are too small, jaguars must travel across deforested areas to reach suitable habitat. Deforestation is the single greatest threat to jaguars because it reduces their prey base and forces them to venture closer to humans. Jaguars whose territories are fragmented often have to travel long distances to find mates. If a male's territory is far from a female's territory, he must decide whether to leave his home range in search of her. When males leave their territories, they risk being killed by other males who guard their own domains closely. Similarly, females traveling to find mates risk being attacked by jaguars or other predators such as anacondas, harpy eagles, and pelicans. As mentioned earlier, the jaguar is the 3rd largest of the big cats. Only the tiger and lion are bigger. Females measure about 81 to 104 inches long, while males measure 93 to 118 inches long. The jaguar has a relatively short, thick, and dense coat, which consists of an underfur and an outer guard hair. The short coat helps keep the jaguar cool in the hot rainforest. The color of the jaguar's coat varies from yellow to brown. Black jaguars are known as black panthers, but they are actually leopards. The rosette patterns on the jaguar's coat help it blend into the dappled light of the forest floor. Each rosette is shaped like a rose and contains smaller spots. No 2 rosettes are alike, and each jaguar has a unique pattern that acts like a fingerprint. The rosette pattern helps jaguars stalk their prey. They can also use their coats to communicate with each other. Jaguars have special scent glands behind each of their ears. They use these glands to mark their territory with a pheromone that only other jaguars can detect. Jaguars are solitary except during mating season. Males have huge territories that can stretch for miles. In order to mark his territory, a male jaguar will spray urine around trees and also scratch marks on trees. These scratches serve as visual signals to other jaguars. Females tend to have smaller territories that overlap with the territories of several males. Since they prefer to hunt at night, jaguars need a lot of territory to find enough food. A jaguar's territory usually contains a variety of habitats, including rainforest, swamp, and river. This variety of habitats ensures that the jaguar has access to a variety of prey. Jaguars kill and eat over 85 different kinds of prey. Their diet consists mainly of medium to large-sized mammals such as tapirs, capybaras, and peccaries. They also hunt reptiles, birds, fish, and amphibians. Occasionally, jaguars are known to feed on carrion, especially when prey is scarce. Jaguars have flexible feeding habits and will switch to alternative prey if their preferred prey is unavailable. They are also opportunistic feeders and will scavenge if necessary. Although the jaguar can feed on a wide variety of prey, its diet varies geographically. For example, jaguars in the southern Amazon eat more peccaries and tapirs than those in the northern Amazon. Jaguars generally avoid confrontation with humans, but sometimes they attack livestock. When this happens, farmers sometimes retaliate by killing the jaguar. Jaguars are also killed for their beautiful pelts, teeth, and bones. In the illegal wildlife trade, jaguar parts are used in traditional medicine. Jaguars are at the top of the food chain in their ecosystem and play a vital role in keeping prey populations under control. Jaguars also help to maintain biodiversity by preventing any one species from dominating the habitat. They are known as a keystone predator. Jaguars eat the animals that eat the plants. In doing so, they indirectly help plants by keeping their numbers under control. If there were no jaguars, there would be a lot of herbivores, which would cause some plants to become extinct. The jaguar is an apex predator, so it has no natural enemies. However, jaguars can be killed by humans, either intentionally or accidentally. Jaguars can also be killed by other humans in retaliation for killing livestock. Jaguars are also poached for their fur, teeth, and bones. Jaguars are also hunted by other animals, but this is rare. Sometimes jaguars are killed by anacondas, but this is rare. Jaguars are also sometimes killed by pelicans, but again, this is rare. If you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It would mean a lot to me if you did. Jaguars live in tropical rainforests, seasonally flooded grasslands, swamps, and riverbanks. They prefer dense rainforests and waterways, but can also be found in mountainous regions up to 6,000 feet above sea level. They are most commonly found in dense rainforests, swamps, and flooded forests. Jaguars are typically solitary animals, except during mating season, which occurs twice a year. During mating season, males will leave their home ranges to breed with females in other areas. After mating, the female gives birth to her cubs in a secluded den. A litter usually consists of 2 to 4 cubs, but can be as large as 6. The cubs are weaned for about 6 months before dispersing to establish their own territories. Jaguars are polygamous, meaning that males will mate with multiple females. Mating is typically seasonal but can occur at any time of year if the female is in heat. Gestation period is 100 to 110 days, with cubs being born in the late spring and summer. Cubs are weaned at 6 to 8 months of age and are fully independent at 2 years of age. Jaguars typically live 10 to 15 years in the wild, but can live up to 20 years in captivity. So there you have it, a look at the mighty jaguar, king of the Amazon. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to check out my others. Thanks for watching.